Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Ketholena with the evening news. The headlines: President Ramnath Kovind and Prime Minister Narendra Modi salute valor of armed forces on the occasion of Kargil Vijay Diwas. Prime Minister Narendra Modi emphasizes on importance of remaining extra vigilant as corona crisis is far from over. Nagaland's COVID-19 tally climbs up to 1,339. And 8 days total lockdown at Dimapur comes into force today. President Ramnath Kovind said, Kargil Vijay Diwas is symbol of fearless determination and exceptional valor of our armed forces. President Kovind saluted the soldiers who fought the enemy and laid down their lives to defend Bharat Mata. In a tweet, the president said the nation is forever grateful to them and their families. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has greeted the nation on the occasion of Kargil Vijay Diwas, calling it a victory of high morale and bravery of armed forces. Addressing the nation in Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio today, Modi saluted the brave soldiers as well as their mothers. He said it was on this very day, 21 years ago, that the army unfurled the flag of victory in the Battle of Kargil. Modi stated that India can never forget the circumstances under which the Battle of Kargil took place. He said Pakistan had embarked upon this misadventure, nursing delusions of encroaching upon the Indian soil to distract attention from the internal strife prevailing there. It happened when India was making efforts to foster cordial relations with Pakistan, but the country responded by backstabbing. He lauded the Indian army, its valor, and said the whole world witnessed the country's might. Modi said, people are reminiscing the Kargil victory throughout the country today. They are saluting the brave-heart heroes and paying tributes to the martyrs of the battle in Kargil. The Prime Minister urged the youth to share the stories of the heroic deeds of the nation's valiant warriors and their sacrifices throughout the day. Nagaland Governor R.N. Ravi and Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio paid homage to the brave and courageous sons of the Naga soil on Kargil Vijay Diwas today. In a tweet, Governor Ravi said the nation salutes late Captain Nikejako Kengurase and Subedar Imlia Kamau, both decorated with Mahavir Chakra among other soldiers from Nagaland, for their sacrifices in Kargil war. Chief Minister Rio, in a tweet, hoped that the story of late Captain Kengurase will always be remembered and inspire the generations to come. Headquarters of Inspector General Assam Rifles IGAR North organized a commemoration ceremony today in remembrance of the supreme sacrifice of all martyrs who laid down their lives during Kargil war. The function was organized at the memorial of late Captain Nikejako Kengurase, the brave officer who laid down his life in the line of duty for the nation, for which he was awarded the Mahavir Chakra posthumously. Major General VPS Kaushik, SM, IGAR North, ranks of the formation, well-wishers and families of late Captain N. Kengurase, along with ex-servicemen, paid homage at his memorial at Peza, which is located near his native village, Nerhima. Saluting the martyr for his exceptional act of bravery, Major General VPS Kaushik, SM, spoke of late Captain Kengurase being a source of motivation and inspiration to all ranks of the armed forces and exhorted the youth to emulate what he lived and died for. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said India has fought against COVID-19 unitedly and the recovery rate is better as compared to other countries. He said the mortality rate is much less as well as compared to most countries. Modi said the loss of even one life is saddening. But India has succeeded in saving the lives of millions of people. The Prime Minister cautioned the people to remain extra vigilant as the hazards of corona are far from over. He advised everyone to wear face masks whenever they are out in public in order to protect themselves and others from the disease. Modi urged the youth and people to take a pledge of freedom from the pandemic this Independence Day. He asked people to take a resolve for a self-reliant India, a resolve to learn and teach something new, and a resolve to earnestly carry out duties. Modi highlighted how the youth and women have come up with new experiments on the basis of their talent and skills in the present times of COVID-19. He praised artisans of Tripura, Manipur and Assam for crafting high-quality, eco-friendly water bottles and tiffin boxes from bamboo. Modi said a large part of the country is grappling with floods. Many areas like states of Bihar and Assam are dealing with a series of difficulties due to floods. The Prime Minister said the whole nation stands by those affected by this disaster, and all governments, NDRF teams, disaster response teams, self-help groups are working in tandem to provide relief and rescue in all possible ways. You're listening to the news from All India Radio, Kohima. In Nagaland, 50 new cases of COVID-19 have been detected out of 328 test results received. Health and Family Welfare Minister S. Pangnupom in a tweet said 28 cases are from Kohima, 13 from Mon, and 9 from Dimapur. Meanwhile, 8 more patients have recovered from COVID-19 today, taking the total recovered cases to 549. According to Nagaland COVID-19 Bulletin, the state has now a total of 1,339 cases, out of which 786 are active, while 4 have lost their lives so far. India recorded highest number of recoveries in a single day since the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic. A record of 36,145 people have recovered in 24 hours, pushed the recovery rate to 63.91%. The case fatality rate has further declined to 2.31% in the country. The Health and Family Welfare Ministry today said the total recovered cases climbed to 8,85,577, while active corona cases in the country reached 4,67,882. A total of 48,661 new COVID-19 cases have been reported in the country within 24 hours, taking the total number of cases to 13,85,522. The 8th-day total lockdown enforced by Dimapur District Task Force to contain the spread of COVID-19 began today in Dimapur. The streets wore a deserted look as vehicular movements and pedestrians remained off the road while business establishments downed their shutters. However, few pharmacies were opened in certain localities to cater to the needs of the people for emergency. Security and traffic personnel were stationed at all strategic locations. Barricades were also put up at all major road junctions to restrict entry and exit of vehicles. However, government offices, banks, and medical clinics, which are exempted from the purview of the lockdown, remain closed, as today being a Sunday. And the Nagaland Civil Service Association (NCSA) said their postings as deputy commissioners are rooted in the historical circumstances of the state and not out of parochial or personal ambition. In a statement today, the NCA officers said they were not posted as deputy commissioners because they asked for the post, but they were posted by the state government. It said the IAS cadre in the state is 94 strong, out of which 33% is to be filled by the state civil services. So at any given point of time, there ought to be 63 IAS regular recruit officers in the state. It said that the structure of NCS has changed with the changes in the state, and member officers have been molded in the unique historical circumstances of the state. It further added that encadrement of all deputy commissioner posts in the state to the IAS may be true, but it is not true in practice. The NCS officers supplemented that this is not because the state government broke any rules, but because historical circumstances necessitated it. It said it should be at the discretion of the state government to assign the officers it considers suitable to this important post. To end the news, the headlines here again. President Ramnath Kovind and Prime Minister Narendra Modi salute valor of armed forces on the occasion of Kargil Vijay Diwas. Prime Minister Narendra Modi emphasizes on importance of remaining extra vigilant as corona crisis is far from over. Nagaland's COVID-19 tally climbs to 1,339, and 8 days total lockdown in Dimapur comes into force today. That's all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.